Hi, it's Jeff Goldberg from jgsalespro.com and the Sales Pro Broadcast Network here with another tip to help you earn more money when selling. Today, I want to share with you 3 tips for getting referrals. Every salesperson wants referrals, at least the smart ones do. A well-done referral, a properly done referral takes you halfway to the sale. In other words, if the person who is referring you does a good job, then when you actually meet with your prospect, they should halfway be closed already simply because you're banking on the other person's relationship with them. So we all want more referrals, but we rarely get them. At least most people don't. I hear from a lot of salespeople that tell me they wish they could get more referrals. So here are 3 tips to help you get more. The first one is the obvious one. Ask. You've got to ask for referrals. I find that quite often, and I could tell you story after story about this, where people are ready to give you referrals, but they've got other things on their mind, and they don't do it until you ask them. So be sure that you ask for referrals. I suggest, though, however, that you ask the right way. The way most people ask for referrals is something like this. Bob, do you have any referrals for me? Or Bob, do you know anybody that can use my services, or anything like that? So those are yes or no questions, and I would prefer that you use an open-ended question when asking for referrals. The way I suggest you ask is, Bob, as you probably, or maybe you don't know, I build my business through direct referrals from people just like you. Who do you know that I should be speaking with? Or who do you know that might have a need for my services? And then you simply shut up, look people in the eye, and wait for an answer. Now, sometimes the answer is going to be, no, I don't have any for you right now, but when I think of them, I certainly will. But sometimes people have referrals and will give them to you on the spot. When somebody gives you a referral, the first words out of your mouth should be, thank you very much, I really appreciate it. And the next word should be, would you mind doing me a quick favor right now and picking up the phone, calling that person, letting them know that you're giving me their contact information, that you're referring me to them, and that you would appreciate it when I call, that they would take my call and meet with me. Now, many people, if not most people, will tell you that they will not immediately pick up the phone and make that call for you. And I believe that whenever you ask somebody to do something and they say no, you want to give them something easier to agree to. So when somebody tells you they will not make a call for you, ask them, would you mind sending them an email? And then follow it up with this. In fact, if it would make your life easier, how about if I write the email, I send it to you, and then you can simply cut and paste it into a new email and send it to the person you're going to refer me to. That way it looks like it's coming from you. And of course, you can edit it any way you like. What I find is most people, when you make that offer, will take you up on it, and that's good for 2 reasons. One, you know the introduction is going to get made because you're actually writing it up. And 2, the person receiving the introduction, the one you're being introduced to, is going to hear you describe yourself in the words that you want to use rather than the words that somebody else might have to describe you. So ask for referrals and then offer to write the introduction email for people. The second way to get referrals is to give referrals. When you are generous to people and you give them referrals or you help them in some way, the law of reciprocity tends to take effect, and the law of reciprocity says that when I do something nice for you, you're going to tend, if you're fairly human, you're going to tend to want to do something nice for me. So by giving referrals, you can often get referrals too. The third way is probably the best way, and this was actually taught to me by my coach, who never asks for referrals. I had a long conversation about this at one point, and I was stunned that she never ever asked for referrals. Well, here's why. She doesn't ask for referrals because A, she thinks it's rude. I don't. But she thinks it's rude. But more importantly, she doesn't need to because her clients refer her regularly. And the reason that her clients refer her, and I have, is because she does outstanding work. If you want to get more referrals, be excellent at your job. Really take incredible care of people. Come from serving them truly. When you deliver the goods truly and you do a great job, people tend to want to refer you. So ask for referrals, give referrals, but most importantly, do excellent work, and the referrals should come your way. Halfway to a sale if it's done right. As always, feel free to email me at jeff@jgsalespro.com or call me on my direct line at 516-608-4136 if you have any questions that I can answer for you or anything at all that I can help you with. And always remember that sales is a game of making things happen. So get out there and make sales happen.